with technology, this is the way to go. There is no other application that I have seen that can actually fit the functions that I have seen on this application. This platform is actually something of I can say so far from, was this is not the first time that I've tried to come up with something like this, but I've seen that this one is user friendly. Someone who doesn't have more IT knowledge can be able to actually use this application. It can actually vary. You can actually give the rights. The ones that you need to actually be working on the finance side, you can give them the rights for that platform. And the ones that you registration only, you can give them the rights to register into the system. The ones that deals with finance, they deals with finance. So it is actually something that every church should actually adopt and actually use it for their system. Even from the moment that I saw Church Central Cloud system, I tried one or two things on it. Then I saw that this is the best system that we can actually go. And it's user friendly. It's easy to actually adapt, and you can actually give it to anyone. And actually, people with minimum skills on IT, they can actually manage to work on this one. That cannot be actually played with. But this system is actually good. It can adapt to the way that we need it to be done. Also, even on the pledges, you can see that there are more than 5 pledges that I have put on our platform. And we can actually filter according to each pledge that you want. You can filter and actually produce a report according to that particular pledge. So it's something that maybe the other churches that haven't yet find something to work with, I really advise that this is the only solution. This is the only way that you see that it's flexible, that is easy to work with, that can actually, even if you teach people that just doesn't have enough knowledge of IT, they can easily adopt. You can even teach someone who is able to operate a phone, can actually manage to operate this system.
The man you just said in that video is a one called Jacob Magede. Jacob Magede is a member of the National Apostolic Faith Mission of Holy Ghost Church based in Harare, Zimbabwe. He has been in the champion of adopting the Church Central Cloud platform for his church. So he's been on the platform for less than a month. So today I sat down with him just to discuss and his experience, how he has found the platform, what is working for him, and he was quite open. So I want you to sit back and just watch the entire discussion with myself and Jacob. And if you like the discussion, do share the message and do get your church also going in adopting the Church Central Cloud. You're welcome. Let's dive in. Yeah, so we just try to understand more about your church and your church and where you're located. So can you just briefly just describe how big is your church, the name and your location?
Okay. Our church is actually, the name of our church is the National Apostolic Faith Mission of Holy Ghost. It is a church that originates from Zimbabwe. It was actually formed years back in around 1972. That's when it was actually formed. And to date, its headquarters are situated in Harare, 20 kilometers out of town along the Masvingo Road, going to Beitbridge, the Zimbabwe-South African border.
Oh, okay.
That's where our headquarters is, and it is actually in many places around Zimbabwe. From Harare, the capital city, we have got more than 60 branches there. And some branches are actually within the other areas around Zimbabwe. And we have got some of the members that are from neighboring countries like South Africa and Zimbabwe. The unfortunate part is that it hasn't yet actually started the online recording of all the activities that the church does. And this was my initiative through I had that passion that I should do something for the church.
Okay.
You could see that the members, they were just recorded manually with the papers, but there was nothing practically that was actually there, even to ask the senior members or the leadership, to ask them how many congregates do we have at present. They could not tell. And up to today, we don't actually know the actual number of people that we have. We only know that we've got branches that can sum up to over 300, but the actual number of people at a click we don't have.
Oh, no.
So that was my passion. It was actually something that was burning in my heart. What can I do for my church? What can I do for my church? Until I came up to go online to try to search for a possible solution that can actually be something of a milestone within our church. That's when I saw Church Central Cloud, and I saw it, and that's when you see me started communicating with you.
Yes.
And up to now, the subscription that I'm paying for the growth package, I'm actually paying it from my pocket.
Okay.
I'm not getting it from the church. It's my money that I'm actually using to subscribe, because we still have to sit down with all the other members in the decision-making board and actually try to tell them and to take them through the whole process of what is happens, starting from how the members are actually added to the platform, how the giving are done, how it can actually help us to manage the finances for the church, how we can allocate the pledges, and how everything can be actually accounted for. So this is something that we still need. You know, when you are starting something, it starts on a slow note, because right now there are other people that are not well versed with technology. There are criticism that you come across, and most people say something that is paid, they don't want to pay.
Yeah.
It will be also.
Yes.
You will see by the time goes, because we are having our Passover festival in April.
Okay.
So we try to sit with the members of the church, so that they can actually get to know more about Church Central Cloud and have their views, so that we can actually manage to enroll everyone. Because we've been sending the Excel templates to some of the members, so that they can complete that Excel template. If they complete that and actually save it on Excel, it will help us now to upload, because it will be just a matter of actually importing it from the computer to the system. As compared to where you can use the QR code to input each and every member on a singular note. So the use of that template can allow us. But from my view, as a person who is well versed with technology, this is the way to go. There is no other application that I have seen that can actually fit the functions that I have seen on this application. This platform is actually something of I can say, so far from, was this not the first time that I've tried to come up with something like this, but I've seen that this one is user friendly. Someone who doesn't have more IT knowledge can be able to actually use this application. It can actually vary. You can actually give the rights. The ones that you need to actually be working on the finance side, you can give them the rights for that platform. And the ones that you need registration only, you can give them the rights to register people into the system. The ones that deals with finance, they deals with finance. So it is actually something that every church should actually adopt and actually use it for their system. Even from the events, you can record the events. Like there's something that I was actually saying I could actually ask you how we can go about it, because
Mhm.
when we have got more than 5,000 people at once,
Yeah.
for you to continue inputting them, it might be difficult.
Yeah.
So I think if we can actually be able to get the support to have each member
Mhm.
linked with a finger
Print.
sensor,
Okay.
a finger a
Mhm.
fingerprint, so that
Mhm.
each person is actually linked to each fingerprint. When we
Mhm.
go for the attendance, we
Mhm.
just put a scanner at the door. You put your
Mhm.
finger. It actually recognize you that you have actually logged in to the
Yeah.
to the to the event.
The
This will
event.
actually
Yeah.
help us.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's something that I have seen, that we can have 2 or 3 stations with those fingerprints, sensors.
Mhm.
Someone come with a thumb, they get in, they press the thumb, they get in. It's
Mhm.
easier rather than to actually be putting someone's name
Name
into.
in this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. In terms of the challenges that the church was having that made you start looking for the system like this, can you know, to talk more about some of those challenges that you saw the church was having overall?
Yeah. The main challenge was that we didn't have the actual number of how many congregants do we have.
Mm.
But at the same time, we need a budget. We've got
Mm.
projects that we need the church to venture into.
Mm.
So to say you need money from people, the number of people that you don't know in terms of budgeting and in terms of doing those, you end up saying, why is the money not coming? But
Mhm.
you forget that you don't know the number of people, because in terms for you to get a budget and for you to get something that is concrete, you need to know the number of people that you have. If you know
Yes.
the number of people that you have, you know with their age, you know with the areas that they come from, because we've got different areas that have got different activities for a living.
Mhm.
So it with this now capturing everyone, we will we will see now this region we've got so many people. So according to the budget, how much can you allocate to that particular region? From that particular region, we've got people that we know they are employed, they are able to work. So this area, if we give them this amount, we know that they can actually raise it.
Raise them,
So
yes. Mm.
that was the main challenge. We couldn't get the exact number of our
Mm.
church members.
Mm.
And we've got other functions that we come that need proper recording.
Mm.
Nothing was being recorded. We've got events, we've got people that get baptized, we've got new congregants, we've got people that actually, some deceased members, there's no way to record those
Mm.
that information. So with this system, if we start to implement it, every event that will be happening in the church collections, the church expenditures, it's something that will not be manually, because if you do something and pile it on paper, it can actually be destroyed, or you can
Yes.
actually it can be lost. But with
Mm.
this type of system, everything, the way that we manage our church, it will
Mm.
be actually consolidated under one platform, and it helps for the management of all the church activities.
It's quite interesting. So in the plan, we'll see that you've been using the pledge feature and the financial part. So can you just explain, how the features has been helping you solve these problems, especially the pledge campaign and all that you've been trying to use?
There is a pledge campaign, because we need to put a shed at our church,
Mm.
the shed for.
Mm.
So we had this pledge campaign that we started. People that are interested, people that have got a burning heart for their work in the church, they've been actually pledging. So some have already fulfilled their pledges. So this one helps now. If someone make a pledge, we record it. Then when they have done the payment, we also record it. So even it gives you a track you know how many people have fulfilled their pledges, how many people are still remaining. Then you go and remind those people that has even yet fulfilled their pledges to say, guys, you have made these pledges, you have promised that you make this payment all in 3 months or all in 6 months, but we have surpassed the 3 months that we have promised to make the payment. Can you tell us if there are any challenges that you are facing? Some people are coping up. I've actually forgotten. Some are explaining we had these difficulties, but we hope that in the near future, in 1 or 2 months, I will have actually completed my pledge. So it helps track, because if someone pledges and there's no documentation, how can you actually trace that pledge?
Yeah.
But with this now, someone make a pledge, we record it. After recording it, we keep on reminding, and we know how much we are expecting to get from all the members if they have actually fulfilled their pledges. So it's something that is helpful. And as I'm the only one that I'm working on it, when we get to the festival, I'm going to actually teach others, and there are other users that I'm going to assign to give the rights to actually get into the system. Then we can actually help each other, because some will be in other regions and some will be in other areas. We can actually assist each other to make sure that from different regions they've actually fulfilled what they've actually pledged to the church. And some will even be able to help in actually recording the activities, because some they come from the rural areas where technology is not well versed. So they will also need assistance on how to actually capture all the information of the activities. Yeah. But it has been so helpful. If even if you have to print the reports, it actually is something that within a click of a button you get the report that you want.
Yes. So now the reports of all the pledges, the people that have given, the ones remaining, all that you can generate the reports by clicking on the platform.
Yes, on the platform.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how are you like the other systems you've checked before you saw Just Enter Cloud? How do you compare other systems you've checked before you decided to go with the platform?
Yeah, the other system, I've checked the other systems. There are other ones that are most similar to Church Central Cloud, but the way, mainly by just actually going to the system, it doesn't give you the features that you see will fit into the way that we operate our organizations. So I saw them, but the moment that I saw Church Central Cloud system, I tried 1 or 2 things on it. Then I saw that this is the best system that we can actually go. And it's user friendly. It's easy to actually adapt, and you can actually give it to anyone, and actually people with minimum skills on IT, they can actually manage to work on this one. And the other one that I saw, and when I communicated with the people, they said they don't operate in Africa. There's one that said, no, we don't have the package. They only have the package for one location in South Africa, but for Zimbabwe, they said in Africa we offer the services to churches in Africa, in South Africa. So with that one, I just said, no, let me leave it. Then I come to Church Central Cloud.
Okay. Yeah, that's quite interesting to hear, because we think so much about the churches that have not been reached, churches that still have a lot of souls to nurture, to win for the Lord, but they don't have the systems like this made for them. So that's very, very impressive to hear. So in terms of your onboarding, the customer support in the platform, how has that been for you? What's the experience when you started to onboard and get support? Yeah.
Yeah, on onboarding and getting support, there are some defaults, like if you go to the membership status,
Yeah.
there are default status that were there. Then I wrote to the support to say, we've got other membership status that we have within our church.
Mm-hmm.
Then I listed everything. Then they actually responded, and every membership status that we have in our church is now there. We can
Mm-hmm.
click, we can, if we add a member, we assign the membership status according to the leadership status that we have in our church. So it's something that is actually can be customized according to the way that the church operates. It's not something that that has been stone carved, that
Yeah.
cannot be actually played with. But this one, this system is actually good. It can adapt to the way that we need to be done. Also, even on the pledges, you can see that there are more than 5 pledges that I have put on our platform,
Okay.
and we can actually filter according to each pledge that you want. You can filter and actually produce a report according to that particular pledge. So
Okay.
it's something that maybe the other churches that haven't yet find something to work with. I really advise that this is the only solution. This is the only way that you see that it's flexible, that is easy to work with, that can actually, even if you teach people that just doesn't have enough knowledge of IT, they can easily adopt. You can even teach someone who is able to operate a phone, can actually manage to operate this system.
Yes.
It's easy to work with, yeah.
Yes. 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 That is true. That is true. That's very true. So you say you have multiple pledges. How many pledges are you running at the moment? How many pledges are you running at the moment?
The church, the branches.
Yeah. No. How many pledges are you running? Yeah, overall.
Oh, pledge.
Yes.
We've got 5. We've got 5 pledges. We've got
Okay.
5 pledges.
Okay. Okay.
But the one that is was some of the pledges. People in remote areas were just doing the pledges. We still need to get the information so that we can
Correct.
actually input into the
Yeah.
system. Yeah.
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 Okay. So, are there other features you're using in the platform now?
Yeah. We've got we are still to approach, like I said, that we've got the festival that is coming in April.
Mm-hmm.
That one, there are people that are going to be submitting their givings.
Okay.
So soon we'll be using that platform, and actually, if you've gone through that, there are sections that for the funds that I've actually put there. There are
Mm-hmm.
offerings, and I've actually gone and put a code according to that particular, so
Okay.
that if we get that, it has got its code. Now, when we are now putting the expense, we expense according to each particular section.
Section.
Yeah,
Okay.
there are other expense, or not all the expense goes to a particular income.
Okay.
They are allocated according to there's a certain income for such expense, another income
Mm-hmm.
for such expense. So it's now easy to say, from this particular festival, we managed to get a particular income. This is the amount that we get. Now, when we are now spending, also we allocate according to each particular earning, so that so that we don't mix the budget lines. Yeah.
So now you can match a particular income to expenditure type. You give them the code, you're able to see
Yes.
what was in it. Yeah. So in terms of the transparency of fund management and the budget, so how has this improved the view for the church so far?
Yeah, it is. There is a great improvement, because from the past, it's something right now. If you go back to the people that were in the offices to say, we need to have a track record of what you have been doing for the past 5 years, they cannot even tell you. Some of the records have been destroyed, and to come to fetch something that you have done for the past 5 years, it's something that is actually tiresome.
Yes.
So from 1 January, the people that have been doing the books, I've actually told them that we need to start capturing everything as of 1 January this year, so that we start to do our things smart. We start to have something that has been captured online. Something that you can say, even if you want to send a report to someone, it's just by entering into the system and you send that report. Even if you are not there, but you can even send a printout, someone can even read it
Yes. Yes.
with all the congregation. And also with this system of the WhatsApp that we have, we can even send the information on to the people's emails. If someone has actually sent their money, we actually retrieve
Mhm.
the money, the way that they have done from the system. Then we send it to them. They know that our money has been captured.
Actually, yes. Mm.
And because we've got some people that who doesn't come to meet at the congregation, but they will have actually sent their monies. So they have to be transparent. We have to show all the records so that people, they have the trust. They know that our finances are being handled in, we are serving the Lord. So
Mm.
everything has to be transparent. Everything has to be up to the level that can keep the people actually trusting the people that they have put in the offices actually to keep their pace.
Mm. And this has a way of increasing the amount of giving. People are
Yes,
willing to
yes,
give in
yes.
the church. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
And we
So,
also, there's something that we are planning, because on the online giving, we still need to, because I've seen that the Visa card and the debit card is something that will be actually, that can be done on the platform. But we
yes.
still need to go to our bank. We sit down with the bank, then we tell them this is the system that we need. So we're going to put our bank accounts here. And
Yeah.
also there's the mobile platform, the Echo Cash. In
Yeah.
Zimbabwe, we use Echo Cash.
Okay.
We still need to get how we can actually configure it here.
Okay.
The way that with my phone, we need
Yes.
to configure it into the system. If someone actually make the payment, now it will ask for the password on his phone, so
Yeah.
that he activate the payment.
The
So it's
payment.
something that we still need to work. So there are 3 systems that we need to try to get it actually linked to the platform. The
Mm.
one for the Visa card, I've seen that it's
Yeah.
already there. If
Mm.
someone does, but it will still need to get our bank account set, so that when you are now making the payment to our bank, it
Yeah.
automatically goes to our bank.
A bank.
And
Yes.
also, we put our bank account, so that when someone make the payment, it goes direct to our bank accounts. And that
Yes.
system also of Echo Cash, the
Yes.
EcoNet mobile money service, it
Okay.
has to be linked, so that
Mm.
when someone actually do a transaction on the platform, it automatically send to his phone, so
Yes.
that he can actually activate the payment. So
Yes.
those are some of the things that we need to work on,
So
because there
welcome.
are other people who are in the remote areas who
Mm.
need to do the payment either through the phone or through the bank account.
Bank account. Okay. Okay. That, yeah. So because the system allows you to put in your church bank account details, people can pay from there. The mobile money as well. So I know that you mean in Zimbabwe is Eco Cash. We know in countries like Kenya and is M-Pesa and all that. So we kind of have all that also on the platform. Yeah, quite interesting. So yeah, in terms of uh, other churches that are considering coming onto the platform, what would you tell them? There are a lot of churches that are still yet to wake up to the future of church management. So what would you tell them based on your experience?
Yeah. What I was planning was that we know we have the association, like ours is an apostolic sect church.
Okay. Okay.
It's different. It is different from the other churches like the Anglican, like the Roman Catholic, like the Methodist. It's actually
Okay.
different from those churches. So
Okay.
we've got our umbrella association of all the apostolic sect churches. We have got the meetings that we meet with them. So I was actually planning to come when they've got a gathering.
Okay.
Then I actually tell them that I have seen this platform that is actually worked well within our organization. If you are willing to join it or to subscribe to it, I can actually show you how it is done. Then I will actually link them to you, because it's actually a matter of actually linking them with you so that they can actually get their change put into the same system.
Yeah.
I think they will be very happy to actually consider doing their work and actually make use of this platform.
Mm. So it's an important step you're taking, and we hope to support you. If you need any materials or things that you want to use for that presentation, just let us know, and we would make that available for you. So are you planning to like train other admin within your own church, other people within, other persons within your church? Are you planning to do that? So
Yeah. We are going, because after I have actually started this process, I was actually privileged to be selected as the member of the church administration board.
okay,
I'm now a member within the church administration board.
okay,
So during this festival, we want to train up to the grassroots, everyone, because we are planning, if they agree, we are planning to actually add each branch, and that particular branch will have its own branch administrator, because we've got the secretary of the branches. They are in different areas. So we are planning to empower every branch secretary to be the branch administrator.
yes,
Now it will be easier for us, because each branch will be manned by a branch administrator. They
yeah,
will record their giving, they will record their events, they will record everything that has been happening within that particular branch. So
yeah,
it will now ease the work on us, because by the time that they will actually come, they will have actually inputted everything into the system. It will be for us to check if it is their giving. They will actually put their giving online. When they come, we check how much they have indicated or how much they have captured against the cash that they have, or against the money that they have transferred to the
yeah,
bank, or
yeah,
against any money that they have sent via EcoCash. Then we tally, then we record the correct, to say this is the correct amount. Then we print from, they will be having their sheet that they actually do at the branch. Then we have the sheet that we print from the system. Then we attach to, then we sign both papers, we scan them, we upload them into the system for
yeah,
record.
yes, yes, because the system has the feature you can upload receipts, you can upload signed documents into the account reporting. You can all document that, and over the years, months, years, you can go back and you can see all the records very, very clearly. So I think it's very, very interesting to see. How long have you been using Challenger Cloud? How long?
It's almost, it's not yet a month. It's not
Wow.
yet a month. Yeah, it's not yet a month. Yeah.
Wow.
But you
Wow.
see, as we approach April, from the 6th of April, you will see it to be more active, because we are going to be capturing more, and we have actually capacitated some of the members, and you see the platform to be live, because we were aiming that by June, because we have another gathering by June. So we expect that as the people come to this April festival, they will bring all the information of all the members. Then I find a group of people that can actually help in actually capturing everything into the system. So we expect by June, we expect it to be having, the platform should be having over 20,000 members.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I think would also be well prepared to have the support team support you if you need any support. At least you know that the team has been very up and doing, responding immediately.
They've been so their way of responding has been so fabulous. Yeah.
That's so I think we pretty much out of time. I like to keep this very good. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you so much. It is amazing that within just under a month you have really seen a lot of changes in your church operation. You've seen increase in giving, transparency, recording. You can see the future of the church being very clear. Your planning, you can see, the planning of your church, the project, the people, everything is coming together. That vision of growing with stability and sustainability of the church is something that we are very happy. This is the vision of the platform. Of the platform, simple to use, powerful impact. That is just the vision of the platform, and we are very, very happy. Thanks for giving me your time, and really, really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jacob.
Most welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We keep connected. The support team are very 24/7. They're always there. They're always there. We'll have people always on ground to support. If you have any question or have any need, just let us know, and we'll support. And we're looking forward to your April convention as well. And then we'll get to see that your accounts get a lot more busy. 20,000 coming into the system. It's going to be very, very structured for you, and we'll be able to support you as well. All right. Thank you, and have a very good evening. Thank you.
Same to you. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.